Across Africa, only one leader has been in power longer than him. Having ruled for 46 years, Teodoro Obiang of Equatorial Guinea holds the title of the world's longest-serving president, while Biya stands as the oldest sitting president on the planet.
Un problème régional, sinon continental.
To understand the scale of his reign, consider this. Since Biya became president, he has met and shaken hands with every French leader, from Francois Mitterrand to Emmanuel Macron. Mitterrand governed France from 1981 to 1995, followed by Jacques Chirac, 1995 to 2007, Nicolas Sarkozy, 2007 to 2012, Francois Hollande, 2012 to 2017, and Emmanuel Macron, 2017 to present. That is 5 French presidents, all while one man has remained in charge in Yaoundé.
The more you add up the age, the wiser you become, the more experienced you become, the more tolerant you become, the more logical even you become. That is why, if you notice all constitutions, I'm sure you've seen it, and all laws, have you ever seen the maximum age?
I don't know. I think that's a little bit much. It's a little bit old. Yeah, I would think now he just wants to be a great-grandfather.
Tout cela est normal. Les gens sont évidemment préoccupés par la guerre d'Ukraine.
Now, let's put this into an African context. When Paul Biya assumed office in 1982, Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi was Kenya's president. Since then, Kenya has seen 4 different leaders: Moi, Mwai Kibaki, Uhuru Kenyatta, and now William Ruto. Yet Biya still occupies the same seat of power. So who is this man? Paul Biya was born in 1933 in a small village in Cameroon's south. He rose through the ranks as a civil servant, studied in France, and became prime minister under Cameroon's founding president, Ahmadou Ahidjo. Then in November 1982, when Ahidjo suddenly resigned, citing health reasons, Paul Biya, calm, quiet, and relatively unknown to the public, was handed the presidency. For many, he was expected to be a transitional figure. Instead, he would go on to shape Cameroonian politics for more than 4 decades. At first, Biya promised democracy and openness, but within months, tensions grew between him and his predecessor. An attempted coup in 1984 shook his young presidency, and from that day, Biya tightened his grip.
We live in a violent, brutal dictatorship. And again, over the 40 years, it has gotten more and more violent and brutal.
Over the years, he mastered the art of survival, balancing ethnic and regional interests within Cameroon's diverse society, keeping the military close and loyal, maintaining strong ties with France, the former colonial power that still exerts economic and political influence in Cameroon. By rewriting the constitution in 2008, Biya removed presidential term limits. He transformed elections into predictable rituals where results almost always favored him.
There does need to be a certain level of maturity, but there also should be kind of a cutoff. 92 is much.
Today, Paul Biya is one of the world's longest-serving leaders. Only a handful of monarchs and dictators have held on longer. He has ruled Cameroon for 43 years, and now at the age of 92, Biya is still in power. This man is known as the absent president. He spends long periods in Geneva, far from the daily struggles of Cameroonians. Yet his word remains final in Yaoundé.
Je vais vous dire une vérité, depuis plus de 20 ans, moi je n'ai pas encore vu quelque chose qu'on a réalisé au Cameroun, jusqu'à ça a marché comme normal, comme dans d'autres pays. Il y a toujours des scandales financiers, surtout les marchés publics qu'on lance. Oui, surtout les marchés publics. Il y a toujours des scandales financiers surtout.
His leadership style has been described as authoritarian but calculating, allowing just enough opposition to appear democratic, but never enough to threaten his power. Highly centralized, all decisions flow from the presidency, marked by endurance, never rushing, always waiting out opponents until they fade away. For his supporters, he is a symbol of stability in a volatile region. For his critics, he is the face of stagnation, corruption, and repression.
We always live with fear as Cameroonians. Fear is permanent.
Under Biya, Cameroon has remained relatively peaceful compared to some neighbors. Yet, it has also faced major challenges, corruption scandals that drained billions. The Anglophone crisis, where government forces and separatists clash in the northwest and southwest, poverty and underdevelopment despite the country's natural resources. Still, Biya has maintained international recognition and the loyalty of his ruling party, the Cameroon People's Democratic Movement. Biya's reign is not only striking for its length, but for those he has outlasted. When he took power, the continent was still led by men like Mobutu Sese Seko of Zaire, now the Democratic Republic of Congo, who fell in 1997. Muammar Gaddafi of Libya, killed in 2011. Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe, forced out in 2017. They rose and fell, but Biya stayed. Paul Biya has seen French presidents come and go. He has witnessed the Cold War end, African strongmen vanish, and new democracies emerge. And yet, he remains.
Hello Uganda, from the heart of Kampala, the pearl of Africa, where the love for the beautiful game burns as bright as the equatorial Sunday. We are moments away from kickoff, and the tension is a living thing. You can feel it in the air. From the bustling streets of Owino to the quiet homesteads in the villages, every Ugandan is holding their breath. It's not just a game, it's a religion, a ritual. It is the English Premier League, and tonight, a clash of titans awaits us.
Activate Airtel Money today and enjoy convenience on payments for all utility bills. To pay UEDCL bills, dial *185#, select 4, pay bill, select 5, UEDCL, enter meter number, enter the amount, enter PIN to complete payment.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Spy TV, you ask, we answer.